It was quite a scare this morning. The alarm came in the FDNY dispatch system reading fire in multiple dwelling, parentheses, Trump Tower. And it was quite a scene when you looked at the top of the roof of this gleaming glass and chrome building. Smoke, white smoke, a lot of it billowing from the roof. The fire actually broke out in the roof system of the HVAC in a cooling tower. It did not break out at all inside the building itself. It took about an hour for the New York's bravest to tamp the fire down. There were 2 minor injuries, they say, a firefighter who had some debris fall on him, and a building engineer, but it was quite a scene. 70 firefighters responded, an emergency command center set up in the frigid 16-degree weather. And the New York firefighters, as they always do, they responded, whether you're at the home of the president or a regular person like us, they did respond to this blaze quickly.
Secret Service that were monitoring the building noticed the smoke coming from the roof, and they called the fire safety director in the lobby. And by checking the cameras throughout the building, he did say we had flames coming out of a vent on the top of the building.
Well, Eric Trump tweeted this, quote, "There was a small electrical fire in the cooling tower of Trump Tower. The New York Fire Department was here within minutes and did an incredible job. The men and women of the FDNY are true heroes and deserve our most sincere thanks and praise." Trump Tower, of course, is the crown jewel of the president's real estate empire. It was the second major project here in New York. The first was taking over the old Commodore Hotel and making that the Grand Hyatt. He does live on the top 3 floors, penthouse. The concern, though, is there could be some water damage. So, Mr. President, if you're watching, it's fine, but maybe you should call your insurance company.
We have some breaking news for you here. A fire, it looks like right on the roof of Trump Tower, right here in New York City. Of course, Trump Tower, where the president has kept a residence for many decades and still keeps a residence there. In fact, it looks like a number of firefighters up on the roof. At this point, we don't know the cause or just how serious this fire might be.
Yeah, and it looks like the firefighters are just sort of at this point not in a... You know, you can just see through the images there that they're, you know, we don't know what's going on inside, but it doesn't look to be urgent. In fact, the smoke seems to be diminishing at this point. This is located right in the heart of Manhattan here in New York City on 5th Avenue. And if you've ever had the opportunity to visit that area, you'll notice that there are Secret Service and security and barricades because, as Emery points out, the president does keep a residence there in the penthouse. He's been there since the building was essentially built. Members of his family live there. The Trump Organization is headquartered there. And so lots of activity generally around the president and his family. For a while, even Mrs. Trump, the First Lady, kept her residence there until she ultimately moved to the White House. Obviously, we know the president is at the White House this morning. So we're going to keep you updated on what we're seeing here, which is what looks like a fire at Trump Tower in Manhattan. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll have more on this in just a few moments.
Yes. Hey, Lars. Okay.